Welcome to Reclaiming My Life. I am your host, Claudia Massey, and I am joined today with my handsome husband, Mr. James Massey. And today we're talking about love and marriage and just how well you know your spouse. Now, you all know that we are the host of the Holy Wed Show right here on Preach the Word Worldwide Network. So we don't have the opportunity to play. So today I thought we would play and have some fun and talk about love, marriage, and keeping it spicy. Look, let's take a look at the clip from the Holy Wed Show.
Loving you is easy, even in hard times. Loving you is easy, always on my mind. You just got that flavor of love. Sharing love together, let's share love together on the Holy Wed Show.
Yeah, y'all. That's the Holy Wed Show. Catch it right here on Preach the Word Worldwide Network. You know what, baby? I didn't even give you an opportunity to greet the people. Greet the people, baby.
Hello, everyone, and welcome again to Reclaiming My Life.
Yes, babe. Look, now we always see the couples having a great time. You know, sometimes they're looking at each other like, are you serious? You didn't know that? You know how I like my toilet tissue under. And I'd be laughing, and I'd be like, I wonder what would my husband have said? Would you have gotten that right?
Hopefully I would have gotten that right.
Well, today we're going to play and we're going to have us a little bit of fun. So let's get started. All right, look, y'all, I got my little sheet over here because I don't want my husband to see my questions. So I don't know what he's going to ask me, and he doesn't know what I'm going to ask to make it fair. Okay, so first question, I'm going to give him something easy. Okay, babe.
Oh.
Babe,
Yes.
what's my favorite food?
I believe your favorite food is Japanese. Ding, 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 ding. Got one, y'all. Got one. Let's see.
Okay, babe, your turn.
Okay. Miss Claudia, where did we first meet?
Okay, the very first time I laid eyes on you, my, it was at the car dealership.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yes.
No birthday. Good job. Good job.
All right, I'm loving it. All right, babe. So you know what? This one right here, I don't usually hear people ask this question, but I'm gonna ask, and it has nothing to do with marriage or anything. But I'm just gonna see if you know the answer to this.
Okay.
If you get it right. How many godchildren do we have?
Ooh. Officially or unofficially?
That part, right? Officially.
So officially, we have a godson in North Carolina. And other families love to have us.
No, officially, babe, how many godchildren do we have?
Well, again, I hope I get this one right. One godson.
All right, good job. Good job. I thought you was gonna say two, but I'm gonna say officially one as well.
Okay.
Okay.
What was the second one you were thinking of?
I was thinking of our little baby Peter.
See, and that's where I was going, but I said officially. Officially.
Look, y'all, I love handsome godson Royal. Isn't he so cute? Yes. All right, your turn, babe.
Full of cheeks.
Yes, them beautiful eyes.
Okay, so thinking back, what act of compassion did you display towards me in a time of need during the period when we first met? What act of compassion did you convey upon me?
Oh. I went somewhere else with that. Okay, yes. Okay, so you were sick and you had a cold, and I fixed up my concoction.
And the concoction is what?
Apple cider vinegar, cayenne pepper, lemon, honey, and a little something.
Ding, 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 ding.
All right, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right, let's take it a little further here. Let's take it a little further. Okay, babe. How do I feel about women putting their hands on you when they're talking to you?
That is a disrespectful no-go. No, no, and no. No, no, and no. La, no.
Look, I'm like Fatima with the pocketbook. Fatima for sisters, y'all.
Don't let her go in the pocket. Let her go in the pocketbook. Did you have to convey that?
Right,
No.
right. You know, and I just want to say to the women out there and to the men, when you're talking to someone's husband, you're talking with your mouth. Speak with your mouth and not your hands. You know, because some women are just flirty. They're flirty. And they want to... No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Y'all don't let this smile fool y'all. We're not doing that.
She got some in that pocketbook. I just want y'all to know. She can use it.
Y'all ain't got nothing in the pocketbook though. All right, man.
Massey, where, location, where is your favorite vacation destination?
Oh.
Your most favorite.
Well, this is a hard one because I really enjoy everywhere. Everywhere we go, I really do enjoy myself. But I'm gonna say, okay, is this with you or with...
Okay, yes. Let me rephrase. What is your favorite vacation destination with me?
It's still hard. You know, and I had to ask that now because some of y'all might be like, if it's not with him, who? Look, I travel with my daughters, I travel with my friends, so, you know, I mean, but I'm gonna have to say with you, y'all see how, is this cruise or flying? I'm gonna say Jamaica.
Okay.
That must
Good
be
answer.
wrong.
I was thinking of the Dominican Republic.
Oh, that was my favorite.
Maybe I
Oh,
wasn't clear in my instructions.
no. Oh, that was my favorite. You know what, y'all? Since I got it wrong, we're gonna take a quick break and we'll be right back.
She lives with John 3:16 as a daily reminder. This verse serves as a representation of why she gives so freely of herself, firmly believing that if God could send his one and only Son to die for our sins, surely she can give of herself to be of service to others. She has a heart that beats with immeasurable rhythm of caring and love. Her arms continuously stretch longer and longer, and yet they never seem to break. This is all evident by the love, care, and commitment she has as a mother, first raising her 3 daughters, for a while as a single mother. She displays a positive example for her daughters as her mother did for her. Many of us have heard or read stories of the close bond she and her mother had and the love she still has for her mother. When it came to mothering, she didn't stop with just her 3 daughters. You see, she received a call that there were 3 little girls, sisters, who needed some extra special love, attention, care, and guidance. And she answered that call with a yes. And just when you might think that would be enough just to take care of them, no. Her love and her heartbeats grew even stronger for them. Those arms stretched longer and wider. She gave more of herself and made them legally hers by adopting them. We have a message from her daughters. How tremendously blessed we are to have come from such a woman as our mother. When we think of all she represents, we are amazed at her daily grace, her strength, resiliency, persistence, love, passion, and her unwavering commitment to her faith, her family, and to her community. A message from her husband. She is my everything. Selfless, supportive, nurturing, and patient. She has a heart for God's people and consistently demonstrates this through community service and feeding the homeless. She possesses a love like no other for our entire family, especially our children. She can cook, and she does give the best hugs.
My mission is to encourage and equip others to believe in the possibilities of a happier, healthier, and fulfilled life by inspiring positive change through talk therapy sessions. All right. Look, we are back. We are talking about love and marriage today and just how well we know one another here. I'm here today with my handsome husband, James Massey. So let's get into it, Before the break, of course, I did get one right. So right now he's winning. That's right. Hey, we're one. I love that. We're one. So, okay. So, babe, on a scale of 1 to 10, how important is intimacy to me?
10 plus.
You are absolutely right.
10 plus.
Yes. And look, and when we talk about intimacy, of course, the obvious 10 plus.
10 plus.
And then, of course, affection. You will be intimate, or you should be intimate with your spouse daily. And it doesn't have to be the obvious, but, holding hands and kissing one another.
Hugging.
Yes.
Caressing, looking into each other's eyes.
Yes.
Affirmation.
Yeah.
Reaffirmation.
You're making me feel good just like this.
Massages.
Come on, babe.
That good stuff.
All that good stuff. Yes.
Whispering
We almost finished with the show. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're absolutely right. It's very important to me. Yes. And that's important. I like that you said that to you too, because, of course, if you are in a marriage and intimacy is important to one and not the other, most times there's conflict in the marriage, and that's where, then you're angry with one another. You're frustrated. And on my podcast, of course, I talk about different subjects on the podcast that I discuss here. But, on the podcast, along with my co-hosts, Tramika Cooper and Dr. Tiffany Tyson, we talk about subjects like being sexually frustrated and how do you reclaim your life, from a marriage where a sexless marriage or a marriage where, your spouse was having an emotional affair. We talk about subjects like bullying and how we talk about gratitude. We talk about so many different topics, but, of course, we were on here a few weeks ago. I had Tiffany and Tramika on here talking about the podcast. So, we thank you all. Some of you have definitely tuned in and given us some feedback. So please, if this is your first time tuning in to Reclaiming My Life and you're interested in tuning into the podcast, you can do so. A lot of times I post the episodes on my Facebook page, and it's just my name, Claudia Massey. You can also catch us every Sunday night on SM Enlightenment Radio at 8 p.m. And you can also catch us every Saturday at 10 a.m. and 10 p.m. on praisebygrace.net. So, we talk about things a little more in depth than I do here. So definitely tune in. Yes.
It's worth the dial too.
Okay. All right, babe. You up?
Just trying to look at my questions. See,
Nice.
here we go. So what significant event in 2021 made your cheek dimples burst with joy?
Oh, look, I'm gonna have to say, I definitely know that one. My husband is retired military. He served 29 years. So he retired in 2018. And in 2021, we truly, truly settled in my dream house. Look at, I said my y'all.
She said it correctly, right?
Yeah, so yes, that's y'all see me, right? He asked what made my dimple show, right? So yes, I was truly, truly happy to know, hey, this is home. This is now home. So I know that's right.
It's a ding, 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 ding.
Yes,
ding,
yes,
ding.
yes. All right, let's see. I think I got one more question back. Oh yes. So what's something that you do for me? I'm gonna say on a daily. Do y'all hear this before you answer now? On a daily. What's something that you do for me on a daily that I love?
Ma'am, I think the answer to that question is me putting my hands on you, all over you,
Woo.
from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet,
Yes, sir.
and all points in between.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, that's correct.
That's correct.
That's correct.
That's a ding, ding, ding.
Look, y'all, we are the host of the Holy Man Show. All right. Did you have another question, babe?
I have a question, and yes.
Okay.
My question is, this being 2023, in 2027, where do you see us?
Oh, in 2027, you know what? So that's 4 years from now. Y'all, look, I know I've talked about it enough, and if not, again, this might be some first time, tuning in. And if so, I'm glad you're here. But we have a big family. So my husband and I, we have 8 children. So before we got married, he had 2 children. I had 3, and we adopted 3. The 3 we adopted 11 years ago are special needs. So we are now on a 4-year plan because our daughters are special needs, who are special needs, 25 years old, 19 and 17. So we have decided to be on a 4-year plan, and in 4 years, they will be independent, of course, with supervision. We're going to have the best for them, believe that. So in 2027, in 2027, it will just be the 2 of us. And come on. Yes. Give it to us.
Just the 2 of us. We can make it if we try. Just the 2 of us.
Yes. I'm so excited. I'm excited because we're not 50s, y'all. Early 50s. We're both 52. And, our biological children, my youngest is 25, y'all heard what I said before we got married. So, all of them are ours. But my youngest is 25 and his youngest of his biological.
21 in December.
So y'all know what that means. We're supposed to be living our best life. But, of course, everywhere we go, we have to have childcare or, there are limitations. Yes, limitations. So, that's why I see us, baby, traveling. Well, we do that anyway. We do travel already the world. But, we will have the freedom to do what we want to do and when we want to do it, the way we should be doing it.
Somebody said ding, 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 ding. Somebody said ding, 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 ding. I need to cue the applause. That's right. Cue the applause.
Yes. So, look, babe. So, in closing, what advice would you give to the couples out there, married couples, and ways to just keep their marriage spicy, to keep one another happy and satisfied and, to see the smile every day?
Continue to keep God as the center first and foremost. Continue to communicate with your partner. Cues and clues. Get close, get personable, communicate. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Active listening is always important. Always key. And do your very best to get closer. Bond tighter.
Okay.
Yeah, and all that. Yeah, all of it.
Okay, well, and I'm going to say, just to add to that, I love the communication. Of course, communication is key in any relationship. A lot of time, we allow days to pass, and we haven't communicated, whether it's, hey, I worked 12 hours, I worked 16 hours, and I didn't even really see my spouse yesterday. I mean, yeah, we slept in the bed, but we didn't have a conversation. That should never take place. Make time, even if it's 30 minutes, make time for one another, hold one another, embrace one another, and definitely tell one another, I love you, babe.
Definitely.
I love you.
Information is key.
Yes, I appreciate you, husband.
Love you, wife.
It's important because, believe it or not, even as old as we are, a lot of times we're saying, how we have to affirm our children. But in marriages, we need to be affirmed. Your husband and your wife, they want to hear, baby, you are enough. They want to hear the same things you were saying to them 20 years ago, 30 years ago. We need to hear that. We want to feel that. It's important. Also, I would like to say, to the couples, because, finances play a big role in marriages. So make sure you're sitting together, you're talking about your bills, your budget, be on one accord. A lot of times in marriages, one person is spending way too much money and being nonchalant, being reckless, and that's going to cause conflict in your marriage. We want to keep marriages healthy. We want to make sure that we're staying together. Keep the divorce rate down, so talk about it, even if you're giving, say, hey, look, let's get an allowance, whatever you're making, and say, hey, we're going to take out this much and this much, and that's mine, that's yours. Make sure you're putting something in savings every month, even if it's something small, but be accountable. Your husband, your wife, that's your accountability partner. Be accountable for one another. Date. You don't have to travel to date. I hear a lot of people saying, well, we can't do anything, we can't afford it. You can go to the park, put down a blanket, sit on a blanket, and just, have that conversation that's much needed. Take the time for yourself. Go to the beach. Go to a drive-in movie. It can be something small. Have date night at home.
Have dates.
Have
date nights.
Yes, me and my husband, sometimes we just snuggle in our bed. And I mean, we courting big time, y'all, So, make time for one another. Make sure you're communicating and keep it spicy, okay? You don't want your partner sexually frustrated. So make sure you're taking time, do whatever you need to do. Look, y'all, like I said, now I talk about this kind of stuff on the podcast, but y'all can reach out to me. I'm your life coach. I'm gonna keep it nice here, but reach out to me if you want to talk. Couples, I love coaching couples because I love and marriage. And I just want to say to you all out there, if you're having some situations going on in your marriage, please find a way to reclaim the spark. We love y'all.
We love y'all.
Y'all be blessed.
Thank y'all for joining us.
Yes, until next week. Babe.
It's a mess. And you videoing.
Yes, I'm videoing because you tiptoeing, talking about you.
Can't get over that.
We are really trying to take a picture. But my husband is trying to be funny.
I'm just trying to get around all this blessed glory.
You ready?
Right there.
There we go.
All right.
She lives with John 3:16 as a daily reminder. This verse serves as a representation of why she gives so freely of herself, firmly believing that if God could send his one and only Son to die for our sins, surely she can give of herself to be of service to others. She has a heart that beats with immeasurable rhythm of caring and love. Her arms continuously stretch longer and longer, and yet they never seem to break. This is all evident by the love, care, and commitment she has as a mother, first raising her 3 daughters, for a while as a single mother. She displays a positive example for her daughters as her mother did for her. Many of us have heard or read stories of the close bond she and her mother had and the love she still has for her mother. When it came to mothering, she didn't stop with just her 3 daughters. You see, she received a call that there were 3 little girls, sisters, who needed some extra special love, attention, care, and guidance. And she answered that call with a yes. And just when you might think that would be enough just to take care of them, no. Her love and her heartbeats grew even stronger for them. Those arms stretched longer and wider. She gave more of herself and made them legally hers by adopting them. We have a message from her daughters. How tremendously blessed we are to have come from such a woman as our mother. When we think of all she represents, we are amazed at her daily grace, her strength, resiliency, persistence, love, passion, and her unwavering commitment to her faith, her family, and to her community. A message from her husband. She is my everything. Selfless, supportive, nurturing, and patient. She has a heart for God's people and consistently demonstrates this through community service and feeding the homeless. She possesses a love like no other for our entire family, especially our children. She can cook and she does give the best hugs.
My mission is to encourage and equip others to believe in the possibilities of a happier, healthier, and fulfilled life by inspiring positive change through talk therapy sessions.